Because last time it was a wonderful event to stimulate interest, to provoke people to think about what data is, what our applications all about. And this year participants go more deep and come up with solutions for the problems they identified last year.
At the beginning of the year, actually, we convened what we call the Tech Salon, and we drew largely on a lot of the people who participated in the Tech Camp. And we wanted to get them together to sort of review some of the issues that were discussed during the Tech Camp, and also expand on the concept of open government and libraries, and whether or not libraries were a natural fit for using technology to access government services and government information. A lot of those persons came very equipped to discuss these issues because I think they were already largely discussed during the Tech Camp. Subsequently, we have done further assessments of the library situation here, the technology situation in Moldova, and how it's expanding or how it isn't, especially outside of the cities. And now we're preparing to launch the full, what we call the sort of pilot program of the global libraries in Moldova, and during which we'll work with 50 to 60 libraries to help them to be equipped with modern technology, help them to offer free access internet, but also to offer training to the local public, new services to the public, to give them access to both information internationally and locally.
A good application, I hope so, AflaMD came up after our conversations. So it's about it's kind of school portal where we created a platform for the school directors, for pupils, for the parents, for teachers to talk to each other, to get the useful information that they want to have. And now the idea is to connect the ministry, different NGOs to this project, to create a whole ecosystem around that.
So focus not a lot on where the garbage is, because there's obviously a huge pile of it, but we try to focus on the people and give them a tool. We were trying to connect the collecting of the garbage.
At first it was an internship, so I was helping the government center with the open data initiative primarily. So since there was a lot of need for help for this initiative and also for the open government initiative, they decided to create a job position. So right now I'm the open government coordinator at the government center, and I'm dealing with both open government efforts as well as open data.
After the Tech Camp, our organization ended up funding one project, which is mapping the civil society organizations in Moldova, and we want to create, and the NGO we are working with, Common Home from Tiraspol, they want to create a map with the NGOs there who can present to citizens what type of services they offer, how they can help the citizens, and then we want have citizens access online this information. So if someone has a child and is living in a village near, somewhere in a rural part of Moldova, and they want to know what are the possibilities for children during the free time, they can just go online and see what NGOs in that area are offering.
And can you just talk about
the week was a tech camp which was put together by the State Department, USAID, World Bank, and many other partners last July, which actually raised the profile of this topic of open government, open data, and catalyzed quite a few things in this area, and especially convinced a few important stakeholders that this is important, that they should really spend more time and resources on that. So that really helped us to build this momentum further and initiate a few pilots and get some more funding from other sources, and prepare this Open Innovation Week, which in my view is one of the very few examples in the world of how different elements of the open government ecosystems come together in 1 week, and we connect all these dots to catalyze innovation around open data in different areas. There's a data job.